tripping or nothing like that, but I'm definitely going to talk about it. I don't give a fuck who has a I don't care who has a problem with it. I wasn't supposed to be cursing in the first like 8 seconds of that YouTube video. But it is what it is, honey. We here. Okay? They playing a little ad. So I'm finna intro. Wait. Pin that. Skip that. Let me see if anybody's in here. Did I make it public? I did. Sometimes I forget. TikTok is real funny. Y'all be coming in the video and then leave out the video real fast. Hey, you guys. It's been a long time. Okay? Hey, you guys. It is a little blurry, though. It is a little blurry over there. I got a story time for y'all, okay? We got to talk. We got to have a conversation. So come on in, hit the like button, get comfortable. Hey, boos. I really missed y'all. I really miss showing y'all my face. I'm also over here on TikTok. So, but, you know, y'all are already over here on YouTube. So we got to talk. And I'm going to do a reading. I'm going to do a reading too, but I'm going to do a reading at the end. So I need y'all to come in and hit the like button. I want to go check on this internet. So just give me 1 second. Come in and hit the like button. Get comfortable. Ooh. Hey, Jeremiah, are you using the Wi-Fi on your phone and on the TV? I need you to stop. Turn it off. Read a book. Y'all go outside if you want to, but I need to finish this work real quick. Okay, thank you, baby. I don't think it's because he's using the TV for real. I really think it's because of the distance that my devices are. Oh my God. Y'all might see me fall and bust my ass today. Okay. Hey, you guys. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Zoe. Who else is in here? Hey, Siobhan. Grand afternoon. Hey, Lotus. Chocolate. Nisha. Pretty. Or Nicole. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay. So I'm going to tell y'all what just happened because I'm going to share it with you guys because I'm sick of the nonsense and I'm sick of the BS. That's really what this is about. Okay, it's not really so much about like this platform or anything like that. It's about the fact that I'm sick and tired of people being entitled with what I do here on this platform, okay? Not so much TikTok, okay? Because I don't really do a lot of tarot over here on TikTok. But on YouTube, okay, so if y'all don't know, I am a content creator on YouTube. I do Pisces readings. I do all types of readings, but most of the time I focus on Pisces. So if you're a Pisces, go ahead and check me out on YouTube, Pisces Network. You will find it in the link tree of my bio here. Oh yeah, it should be in the link tree on my bio here. That was for the TikTok people, y'all. I'm not going to keep talking back and forth. But this is what I want to tell y'all because I got a little story time about a situation. No, I'm not talking about that, David, but, you know, more power to you. We're going to talk about business owners and aspiring creators because I know a lot of you guys who watch me over here on YouTube are aspiring creators, business owners, people who create products and services, things like that, okay? Dang, it's buffering. Can y'all hit the like button, please? I hope my son didn't unplug the internet. Jesus Christ. Jeremiah, did you unplug the internet? Is it plugged in? Oh, see, YouTube trying to cut me off, y'all. Y'all are saying I'm fine. So let me refresh my own screen because I got playback going and I don't want it to be no problems. I don't know why I was just buffering, you know, because people just don't. Sometimes I just don't think that, you know, the energy be wanting this conversation to be had. But I'm finna have it because I really don't care. This is a situation that really irks me sometimes. And I know a lot of you guys are creators. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It's fine now. I see it going now. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, so I know you guys create products and services. A lot of you guys may be more advanced than me. A lot of you guys may have more experience than I do. Okay. That exactly, David. I feel like and sometimes okay, so sometimes when you own a business, especially for a lot of you guys, I know you're starting to do things that you want to do when it comes to your business, your creativity, um, whatever you're wanting to create for yourself and for the world. There's a lot of excitement, right? You're ready to jump in. You want to just give everything that you have to give to people, and that's not always the case, but since a lot of you guys are Pisces, that's definitely the case for a lot of you. A lot of you just kind of want to make a change in the world. You want there to be better resources and you want the world to be a better place. But what I need for you guys to know is that when the energy ain't right, sometimes you have to let whatever it is go. Okay? Like, okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. Because y'all know I offer readings on the website, right? So if you want a personal reading, you can click the link in the description box of YouTube and you can be directed to my website where I offer personal readings. I was very clear because of my experience in corporate America and customer service to add the information that you guys need to know. Okay? I was very clear to add all of the information. I was very clear to place details of how the process will go, along with the time frames as to what you can expect, because I really want us both to get the most out of the experience. So if I offer readings, I want you to get what you um, expect, or at least I want you to get what you need from the reading. And we'll talk more about understanding personal readings towards the end, right? But when as a business person, when I'm presenting myself, I put a lot of effort into my website so that it would be seamless and it would be easy for you guys to process. Okay. Hey, Anna. I did that on purpose because I come from a retail background in customer service. I come from a customer service background, period. I've worked at Walmart. I've worked at Home Depot. I've worked at several different um, corporations where customer service, attention to detail, and just specificity, if that's a word, is necessary. So I was very specific on my website. And when particularly people come onto my website and they book a reading, I don't have a problem with you asking me questions before you book a reading. I don't have a problem with people maybe not quite understanding what I wrote and then emailing me to figure out more about the situation. Hey, you guys over here on TikTok. Hey, y'all. But I definitely have I've stressed to you guys several times, like during the readings when I promote my website for personals, that you guys have to read through not only the booking page, because there's instructions on that page before you even get to the booking options, but also to read through the details as you're booking step by step, right? Because there's a certain way I had to set up things because that's just the way it has to be right now, right? And I made it very clear on the documentation of the bookings what you can expect despite what you may see and how you may have to book. This is what you can expect from my services. Now, what I don't like, because I love y'all, and for those of you who support, you like the video, you subscribe, you leave comments, you turn on your post notifications, you join the membership, you're moderators, or you support and contribute to the channel in some other way, I'm not talking to you because you guys are the backbone of this channel and the backbone a lot of times of my business, and I really appreciate that. I don't want anyone to feel offended by what it is that I'm saying, but I'm going to say what I feel like I need to say, and I'm going to try not to cuss as much as possible. Okay? Oh wow. Okay. We might have to get you on out of there. Heck no. Somebody was doing the most. But okay, so let me just say this like this. If you are an individual who is not going to read fully the directions, if you're an individual who is going to bombard me with DMs and emails and rush me through the processing time that I have clearly stipulated on my website, if you are a person who is going to complain or have a problem with the way that I decide to process my personal readings, or you're going to be someone who is not necessarily completely clear on what it is that they want, which is not a bad thing. The first three were kind of bad, but that last one wasn't that bad. But if you're going to be any of those people, or if you feel like that's going to be something that any of you may have to deal with, I would suggest to wait on booking your reading. Because what I'm not going to do is sit in my DMs, because I'm trying to have good customer service. What I'm not going to do is take your money and then allow you to try to make me feel like I'm your slave or your servant person just because you want a reading from me. That's not what we're going to do. That's not how this works. And I really don't like the disrespect that a lot of spiritual practitioners get in the spiritual community. I don't. And this goes out to anyone who feels like it applies to them. So if you know it don't apply to you, don't get offended. But if you're offended, maybe it applies to you. Because I just had to refund a young woman's money, okay, who has supported the channel. And I really didn't want to have to refund her money. But I am a human. People get on here and think that I'm not a human. People get on here and think that I don't have a life. People get on here and think just because I offer whatever services that I offer, that I'm not dealing with the same struggles, the same issues, the same demons, the same challenges that all of you guys are facing. There needs to be more humanity. And the lack of humanity and the lack of compassion is bullshit. It's really a problem. It's the true epidemic of our race as humans at this time. Because a lot of people literally give no fucks about anyone but themselves. And it has become past an issue. Not only when it comes to personal readings, but when it comes to this platform and how you guys comment, how you interrupt people's lives, how you say and do things that are really quite disrespectful and condescending. I will not tolerate this on my channel. I will block you and I will not tolerate it. You can leave if you're upset. But I'm saying what I'm saying as an example to a lot of you creators and business owners. Because like I said earlier, you guys want to get out there. You're excited about what it is that you're doing. I started off very excited about what it is that I'm doing. And I love what it is that I do. Or else I wouldn't keep coming on here after all the spiritual attacks. I wouldn't keep coming on here after all the consistent issues. I wouldn't keep coming on here and doing what it is that I feel like I've been called to do if I didn't feel passionately about the way that I'm trying to not only grow myself, but to help other people grow. And what I will not tolerate, because I just had to refund this woman her money. Because first of all, let me tell y'all first, because we can get into the story time. And yes, I did get my hair braided. Thank you. Okay. TikTok. Okay. You better get your hair done. I'm just playing, y'all. But what I'm saying to you guys is because let me tell you what happened. I got a bunch of bookings. Like, I've been really trying to do bookings, and y'all haven't seen a lot of readings on the channel because I have gotten so many bookings like flood in. And by God, like, I am so thankful to all of you guys, okay? Like, let me make that very clear. I really appreciate and I thank all of you guys who have clicked that link and booked your readings and been so patient and done, whatever that you had to do to book your reading and then allow me to do what I need to do to fulfill your order. It has been a lot. Okay? And then not only that, but it was my birthday not too long ago. Like since Pisces season, I've been getting like bookings nonstop. And I'm just trying to keep up with everything. I'm doing this by myself. I'm doing it on my own. My moderators help me. And what I might do, if for some of you guys who want to be moderators, maybe like we're going to keep figuring it out, but we'll work on that later. But basically what happened was I was trying to catch up on a lot of readings, and a lot of readings were just coming through. And there was this one young lady who is a subscriber, I guess, to the channel. And I mean, I've spoken to her on other occasions. She's DM'd me on other occasions. I actually completed a reading for her before. Everything was like cool, like as far as what I thought. But I just don't like tolerating disrespect and somebody making me feel as if just because they give me their money that I have some type of obligation to do whatever it is that they want the way that they want. That's not how a transaction works unless you're into, prostitution with a P. So, and even prostitutes have certain things that they do and don't do. So we're not even finna go there. I respect all of the people in that profession. But basically, she said that she booked another reading, and there's been other issues technically with her. So I thought it was just like maybe a cognitive, like technical misunderstanding. And if she's watching this, I don't mean to offend you, honey. I really don't. Okay. But this is a learning lesson for all of my Pisces and all of my fellow creators. Okay. All of my business owners. This is one of the things that I've had to experience. She had a technical issue. Thank you, Mary. She had a technical issue before. And I walked her through it. I tried to walk her through it the best that I could. And I felt like she resolved it. But I can't necessarily like handhold everybody because I have a lot going on. So recently, when all of these bookings came in, like sometimes you guys will book and have a different name than what's your YouTube name, or have a different name than what's on your Instagram. Okay? You'll have like different screen names than what your actual government name is. But when you book a reading, you don't have to put your government name, but like usually people put their real name because they want to have the reading. Exactly, Nisha. Thank you. So it's like, I didn't know. I mean, it didn't click in my mind until I scrolled up through her DMs that she had booked a reading before, because she asked me to send her a DM when her reading was ready. And I was like, sure. Like things like that. I try to accommodate you guys as much as possible. Like even when there's maybe some type of rule or stipulation for the personal reading, I may go beyond that. A lot of you guys who have purchased personal readings, hey Star, hey Roxy, a lot of you guys who have purchased personal readings know that if I say 15 minutes or an hour, it might go over. If I say one question, two questions, but you explain to me what the situation is, I might go deeper for you. It just depends on the situation, but it's not a motherfucking guarantee. It's under whatever my prerogative is. I don't know the right word at this moment, but it's at my discretion. That's the word I'm looking for. So I basically try to appease and accommodate this young woman about DMing her when her reading was ready, because she said sometimes her emails, she misses them. And I'm like, girl, I don't want you to miss the reading, so I'm going to DM you. That's cool. Days go by, and I'm thinking that she was one of the people who booked. But I thought like, well, maybe her name, like it didn't click to me at the time because I have a lot going on. And I thought that her name was maybe a different name under the readings. So when it came down to, and I got done with all my readings, I was thinking like, dang, is this girl right here? Because I had two people. And I was like, is this girl right here the same person? And then she DM'd me again and she was like, I don't know what she said, but she said something about the reading. And I was like, okay, it might be a mix up. And I was like, well, what name did you book it under? So I figured out what name she booked it under. And she was like, I said, did you book it under this name? And I used her Instagram name, or I said, was it a different name? So she told me it was her Instagram name. And I was like, I don't have a booking for you. Like, I don't have a reading for you. And now, mind you, this young lady has booked several readings with me, but she's booked readings when I had discounts and I was doing promotions. And I was like telling you guys that I had promotions. I don't have a problem with that either. Save your money. Okay? Because I tell a lot of y'all, don't donate, don't contribute, don't book a reading. If it's your rent money, your light bill, your water bill, you better pay your bills. Let me be the last person who get any type of, you know, patronage from you if you don't have, you know, other things going on. Exactly, Nisha. But she wanted me to drop everything and do her reading right then. And let me tell you what happened. So basically, and people might think this is unethical, but I'm not exposing anyone's name. I'm giving y'all an example because this is a working example of what it means to have a business, especially a spiritual business. And I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about it. I'm going to say what I need to say because I'm tired of being treated like this. And I want it to be on the channel made completely crystalline clear that I'm not going to tolerate this type of bullshit. And if you want a reading, you might as well not book with me. If that's going to be the case, you can unsubscribe. You can do whatever you want. I wish you the best in life, honestly, because I'm not going to deal with that shit. And I will refund you your money. So basically, it was a situation where I realized, and we both realized, that her reading didn't go through, the booking didn't go through. And I would pull up the DM and tell you what she said, but it wasn't that she was blaming me or blaming the website. But it was kind of like a situation where who else was there to blame because you're not taking responsibility for the fact that you didn't properly book your reading. Like, I can't handhold you and walk you through every situation when it comes down to purchasing your reading using your own debit card. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. Oh, yeah, David. Thank you. I appreciate you. But basically, she was like insinuating that it was just something that didn't go through or didn't happen. But you're going to get a confirmation when you book something. When you order online, when you, purchase some type of service from someone, you're going to get a confirmation. She didn't get a confirmation. I'm like, okay, cool. I told her, if you have a copy of the email confirmation, okay, Michael, are you trying to rush me? Because you can go. Very much so. Not dealing with it. Definitely not. So basically I told her, like, okay, I had a lot of things to do. I still am a single mother of 3. Okay. I told her that I didn't see her booking, but if she had an email confirmation, she could go ahead and email that to me and I would look into it further for her to make sure it wasn't like a clinical, like not clinical, but like a clerical error on the back end. She did not produce the email confirmation, which means she did not receive a booking. So it was confusing to me. Then I thought back on it and I'm like, it's confusing to me that you told me what to do with your booking, but you knew your booking never went through because you didn't ever get a confirmation. Are you trying to get something from me for free? Like, are you trying to get something for free? Are you trying to make me feel like there was a mistake on my end so I give you something for free? Because, bitch, where? Bitch, where? I'm about to make you a moderator, pretty. Thank you. You are now a moderator, pretty. Thank you, boo. And Star. I'm finna make you a moderator too, Star. Just in case. Okay? Don't just block people Figure out what they mean in the comments. Give them a chance for a minute. Because I'm, trying to be polite. Don't just kick people out, because sometimes the context, you got to be very careful. But if it comes off as, if it comes off as snappy or smart alecky, and you ask them about it and they still smart alecky, gonna give them the boot, okay? So yeah, exactly, she sings. She sounded like she was trying to get something for free. And listen, I'm not the type of person to like be mad because somebody wants to save money. Like, if you come to me and you be like, I told y'all about this before. If y'all come to me and you be like, I'm going through something and I really need a reading because I'm stressed or whatever's going on, I have given people free readings. But because people try to hustle so much and they abuse the privilege, I can't do that no more. So for me, I'm sitting here like, first you try to make it seem like it wasn't your own doing. Then you try to glaze over the fact that you never got a confirmation. And then before, it was times where she was pressing me. I don't like that. Don't rush me. If I give you a 3 to 5 business day time frame, that means 3 to 5 fucking business days, bro. Don't press me every single day, because it's going to take longer for your shit to get done. What the fuck do you mean? So this is my thing, right? This is the point of what I'm trying to tell you. This is my thing. If you are a creator, if you are a small business owner, if you are someone who's trying to get something creative or, economical, whatever it is that you're doing for your finances, if you're trying to get it off the ground, you have to understand that all money is not good money, just like all jobs are not good jobs. David said, I do not believe she paid for it, but be careful. Okay, I mean, David, I feel you. I feel you, David. But this is freedom of speech, right? Isn't that the First Amendment? I'm not defaming her because I have the documentation to prove it. So if anybody wants to take me to court, that's fine. As long as they pay to file the paperwork. This is an educational conversation for my fellow business owners. Thank you. So at this point, when you are in that position where you have a service that you provide, all money is not good money. Do not be afraid to fully refund people who have poor energy. Now, I understand that sometimes you just may not mesh with people. Sometimes you may have to bite the bullet. Thank you, David. Okay. You may have to bite the bullet. You may have to do some things that you don't completely 100% agree with. Right? Just like how the cards were being deemed as nudity on this platform. And I did not agree with coloring my cards, but I put a creative spin on it. And I took them to the boutique. Okay? This is the thing. You don't have to take anybody's shit, Pisces. You don't have to degrade yourself, defame yourself, demean yourself, lower yourself to anyone's standards. You can simply hit the refund button. And what I'm telling you at this moment to educate you, okay, is that just because someone purchases your services or procures your business for a service or contracts you for a job does not mean that they are your slave master. That is what I need you to know. And it goes further than just business. Just because someone wants to be in a relationship with you or be your quote unquote friend or business partner does not mean that they own you. Because there's a lot of disrespect that has been going on in the spiritual community, and I'm tired of it. So if people have a problem with me saying it, then stop being disrespectful. If you don't like it, stop being disrespectful. Because the way people come into these situations with spiritual practitioners and act as if we're chained up, like we're your slaves, and that we just have to do whatever it is that you tell us to do, that's not going to work. Now, when it comes to getting personal readings, just so you guys know, when you want a personal reading from a spiritual practitioner, you have to understand that if we are truly working through source and through a divinely guided higher power that is of light and positivity, a divinely guided power, energies, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest order who are not with low vibrational energy, you have to understand that what you're asking for may not come through. Even in these collective readings, even in the public readings on YouTube, even in the members readings, just because you're asking for a particular answer to a question, it doesn't mean that you're going to get the answer that you want to get. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Whenever you watch tarot readings, what you have to remember is that, number one, this person is not someone who's speaking directly to you unless you are purchasing a personal reading. You should never take any information into your life that does not belong. So that's why I put in the description box, go with what you know. Third of all of the message may be your message. Part of the message may be your message. The first 2 minutes of the message may be your message. You have to use your own discernment to identify what applies to you, how, and why. It is not a reader's job to stroke your ego. It is not a reader's job to appease your pride. It is not a reader's job to fulfill you or, prevent you from being depressed. It is not a reader's job to handle your emotions. It is your job as an adult for you to do that for yourself. And if you don't do that for yourself, then you will not be able to navigate through virtually anything in your life, because you're always going to be the victim and you're always going to allow for other people to have control over your life and how the fuck you live. Exactly. And Star, that's another good point. Star said, and pray before you take it in. You should always be praying. And that's your choice. But you should always be talking to the highest vibrational energies that you can. Whenever you leave your house, you should pray. Whenever you get in your car, you should pray. Whenever you wake up in the morning, you should pray just to say that you're thankful. Whenever you eat your food, you should pray. And I get it. Everybody's not gonna do it all the time. Sometimes I take a bite and forget. But it's like, for me, when it comes down to what a lot of spiritual practitioners on this platform have to deal with, it's bullshit. It's nonsense and it's bullshit, because people have expectations that are entirely too high, and they have such high levels of obscene entitlement that it makes it completely unpleasant to do this job at all. And I know that's part of the job, right? I know that's the spiritual warfare. I get it. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying, when you come the fuck over here, know that I'm not going to back down, and I'm going to call you out on it. Then I'm going to block you. And if you have a problem with the way that I do things in my own business practice, don't purchase a reading. Save you and me some valuable time. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Okay? It's not that big of a deal. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at her. I wish the best for all of us in this situation because I want to succeed and I want y'all to succeed. But what I'm not going to do is take disrespect. So, now that we've gotten the business out of the way, I will do a little reading for y'all. How y'all been doing today? Hey, TikTok. Thank you guys for being here. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm for real. I'm just saying, like, damn. Just because I'm a spiritual practitioner, I can't stand up for myself. No, fuck y'all. Not y'all, but you know what I mean. Just because I'm, a person in the spiritual community, I can't. Listen, I am healing, not healed. Okay? I'm working on it. Caramels, you said I be having you cracking up, girl. This is me. Like, this is really who my personality is. You're not always going to get some. I'm not nice. I'm reading that book for sure. Because if y'all watch Chris Reck, he told Pisces a long time ago to read this book, Not Nice. And I've definitely been reading it. And it's already changed a lot in my spirit. So I definitely suggest reading it. I think the author is somebody named Aziz or something like that. But yeah. I'm doing pretty good, y'all. I just been resting. And trying to relax and, re-energize my energy. Right, Star. Thank you. Don't test the motherfucking gangster because y'all don't know where the fuck I'm from and what I done been through to have to get here. So don't fucking try me. And at the end of the day, if you don't, if you want to try me, you can do that. It's fine. But don't do it. I really wish y'all wouldn't do it. Okay, I'm finna... Let me put it in the comments. There you go. It's in the comments. I'm finna show y'all a picture of it so y'all can see what it looks like. And it's for real. Like, when you read it, you're gonna be like, dang. You're gonna be like, dang, I've been doing that. Let me show you what it looked like, y'all. Hold on. Oh, yeah. His name is Dr. Aziz. Damn. Dr. Aziz Gazapura. Why does it keep doing that? I just want a picture of the book. There we go. This is what it looks like, y'all. TikTok, that's what it looks like. Get you one, for real. That's a great investment. It's a great investment. You can get it on Kindle, I think, if you got Kindle. But yeah, like, I'm going to be a good person. I've always been a good person, but I don't have to be nice just to please other people and make them feel better about their own, fucking issues. That's not my job. Okay? And it's not your motherfucking job either. And it's okay. It really is. I might lose subscribers. I might lose support. I might lose followers. I might lose whatever. But guess what? I'll figure it out. I always do. And God always got my back. And I'm always protected. So if somebody want to bully you for a little $60, you can give it back. And say, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead. Let's do a little reading for y'all. What you guys want to know about? General, not specific, okay? We're not doing personals. What y'all want to know about? What y'all got going on? Career, love, money. Oh, Sabri. Wait, is that Saber? That might be Saber. Money, money, money. Money. Some people really need it. Oh, y'all, and I started, for my members, if you finish watching Beef, oh my God, Crazy, right? Did y'all get to the end? Okay, so we're gonna do career and money. Okay, and then we could do what to expect during the retrograde. That's a good one. I might record that one for y'all though. I think I'm a what to expect during the retrograde. I'm gonna write that down. She sings. I'm gonna write that down because I'll record that one for y'all. Okay, but I'll do finance and money right now. What to expect during this retrograde. Okay, see? Wrote it down so I don't forget. Yeah, it is. I think it's on the 21st. Nope, I'm not getting into nobody's legal situations. I'm just going to do finance and career. If it comes up, it comes up. Oh, yeah, Nisha, you said when is the retrograde? That's crazy. Star, do you know that Nisha on TikTok asked when is the retrograde and you put it in here? Oh, man, that's crazy. So, Star said, I think the 21st. I think it's the 21st, too. That is crazy. Y'all synced up. Y'all synced up. Yes, Chloe, beef was crazy. It was funny. Like, I like dry, sarcastic humor. So I really enjoyed the humor in that show. But it got real deep. Thank you, Pretty. I definitely did all my paintings in the back. They are not for sale. I tried to sell one time. My kids wouldn't let me do it. Okay. If you got childhood trauma, you need to watch Beef. It'll tell you a lot about yourself. It's called Beef, like you know, livestock beef. BEEF. It's on Netflix. I started watching Outlander again too. I really like the Outlander show. That one is good. And I watch Night Watch. If y'all like action-packed stuff, watch Night Watch. Because that Night Watch one was good. That Night Watch was like... Get out the way. Okay, yeah, the retrograde. Nisha, the retrograde is 4/21 to 5/14. Y'all are funny, okay? Okay, so let's go. For my Pisces and anyone who may be watching now or later. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. I had to get my hair. Listen, I've literally not done anything to my hair or not had any type of like pampering for my own self since I got my nails done for my birthday. And I didn't even get my hair done for my birthday. I just got my nails done and my feet. So I basically said, bitch, it's time. What they say in Lion King? It is time. It is time. Okay. Had to do it. Oh, okay. Voice. Some of you may definitely be using your voice for whatever it is you're doing. This came out before. Okay. Some of y'all may need to use your voice. I'm dropping cards. Some of y'all may need to use your voice. It says, get your message heard and get noticed. You have much to share with the world. Consider careers in radio, public relations, or anything in communications. The only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. Okay? So your voice is very significant. Whether it is a career using your voice, or whether it is you standing up for yourself and finally speaking your truth, when it comes to whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you want to do, okay? Thank you, Angela. Thank you guys so much for the compliments. I really appreciate it. Spirit really wants you guys to have patience with yourself right now, okay? Spirit really wants you guys to have patience with yourself, not to judge yourself at this time, to learn from your quote-unquote mistakes, and to use any setbacks as motivation to move forward, okay? So, for my Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother God, for Pisces in their money and career, what messages or information do you have for Pisces when it comes to their money and career at this time? Oh, wow, you got gift. Okay. Y'all got gift. It says someone might... Ooh, let me read. I told y'all this retrograde be fucking up my mouth. I cannot speak. Someone might give you a gift. I can speak, but it jumps it up. Someone might give you a gift, lend you money, or help you in some way. You could get a cash bonus at work. You have natural talents, gifts, and abilities just waiting to be discovered. Explore them. So some of you have the gift of gab. You can speak very well. Some of you have gifts that are undiscovered, untapped, that spirit wants you to explore at this time. And some of you may be receiving some type of assistance when it comes to your money or your finances, a gift that someone wants to give you to help you in this particular area of your life, okay? Oh, let me get my booty cheeks. I was uncomfortable. Oh, wow. Interesting, David. What else do my Pisces or anyone else watching need to know about money and finances at this time, Spirit? What else do they need to know at this time regarding their money and finances? Take action. So there's a question you've been asking. The answer is yes. Okay? It says, whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step to get ahead. Just do it. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let opportunity pass you by, okay? So get your ass up and go. Now, what I will say is that I think Aries is about to be in Cancer or something. I don't know. There's something involving Mars and Cancer. I think it's Mars and Cancer, y'all. And it's pretty much a situation where the Cancer energy is kind of like counteracting the Mars energy, because Mars is Aries, it's action. It's like taking action physically to do the things that you want to do, that you need to do, or that you feel called to do. And the fact that Mars is in Cancer kind of counteracts that a little bit. So you have to be cognizant of, yeah, exactly, Alicia. There you go. You got to be cognizant of how that's going to affect your spirit, how that's going to affect your motivation, how it's going to affect your placements in your birth chart. It's pretty debilitating. Like, I don't know astrology and I'm not an astrologer, but what I'm telling y'all is the energy does not match up. If Mars was in like Aries, it would be like go time. But Cancer, it's not really the best time. It's not really the best sign that I would think of when it comes to like action. Fire signs would be good, but water is kind of like, you know, like you might want to control things that you're not going to be able to control, but it doesn't mean that you can't take action. But I'm not an astrologer. That's just intuitively, so thank you. But they're saying yes. Okay? It's time to do what it is that you feel like you've been called to do. All right, so let's get some more. What else do these beautiful people need to know about their finances and career at this time? Oh, snap. That one flipped out. Okay. Yep, go with the flow, boo. It says growing up. Uh-oh. Spirit wants y'all to take responsibility. Okay? They said it's time to step up into your own power and stop engaging in childish qualities. Don't rely on others to help you and care for you. This mess is yours to clean up, okay? Avoid depending on someone else's income. You have all the skills to make your own. So basically what I feel like Spirit is saying is that if you take action, there are going to be people who come in that the universe is going to send in to basically help you do whatever it is that you need to do. They're going to be allies. They're going to be partners. There are going to be individuals and energies that are going to come in and help you do whatever it is that you need to do, possibly offering you some type of financial assistance or material assistance that you need to get whatever it is done that you need to get done. Yes, caramels, you might want to do that, okay? I talked about that on the channel, so go subscribe. Y'all on TikTok, be sure to subscribe to Pisces Network. If you are a Pisces or if you just want to get this tea, definitely. It's not really tea. It's more like game, okay? Can I get one more card for these money and financial energies that we have to talk about today with my Pisces and others? Thank you. I just said partnership, and look at that. It came out. Build relationships that can help you increase business profits, okay? You don't have to do it alone. Make use of available resources. You may receive money or an offer for someone you know, or an offer, from someone you know, okay? So a lot of you guys are... Okay, so basically what this is you need to use your gifts. You need to use your gifts, which for a lot of you is your voice. Spirit wants you to take action using these gifts and speaking up about the things that you feel like are passionate to speak up about. However, they don't want you to wait on a handout in order to do this. They want you to get your motherfucking ass up and do it on your own. Yes, Snowflake, you concur? Do you concur? Yes. Is that your box? Ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ooh, and then we got spirituality at the bottom. Interesting. So it says you are being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. You may be called to become a spiritual advisor, healer, or anything in the occult. Your finances could use some... Oh, wow. Your finances could use some spell work. Ask your angels and guides for assistance. So really, spell work is just... People think... Oh, my God. And that's a whole nother conversation. People think spell work is like people grinding up a cauldron. That's not what it is. Spell work is literally a TV program that you watch on Netflix. That's spell work. And the people who are the actors and actresses who play the roles in that TV program are spellcasters. It's just, things, it's simple. I'm not going to get into it though. But they want you to use your power and your spirituality to help usher in this change in your finances, okay? Then we have business at the back. Do not be intimidated to enter the world of business. You got this, okay? Look. And that was the whole topic of our reading today. I mean, spells are kind of intentions, but spells could be words. Spells could be intentions. Spells could be written. Spells, it could be anything. And it is your intentions. It's what you put your intentions into. But, I don't know, David. That's an interesting question. Okay, so it says, do not be intimidated to enter the world of business. You got this. Consider executive positions, becoming a CEO, or anything in the corporate world. Elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want different results. So this could be your own business. A lot of y'all, it's struggling to... Not struggling. It's difficult to me sometimes to envision like how I will carry out the ideas that I have, because I haven't yet been exposed to someone who's been able to do it. But then I have to remember that I can create it and I can do it. Okay. So sometimes you may have to surround yourself with people who have already done something similar to what it is that you have done, either through example in a place like YouTube, or through personal knowledge with a mentorship or something like that, mentor-mentee program. But this is basically saying that a lot of you guys have a business-based future, whether it's working with a company or your own business. And they want you to take action with this and call on your spiritual team to help assist you. Now, you said, how do you go about asking your spiritual team for anything? Just ask? Yeah, just ask. But you got to set your intentions. Just like Tina was saying over here, like, this is the thing. A lot of times we don't realize when we ask for something or when we pray for, it's just the same thing as a prayer, pretty much, Nisha. Okay? It's really just the same thing as a prayer. But like, we have to understand, like, when we pray for things, when we ask for things, like, people who ask for strength, you're going to get difficult situations placed on your path in order for you to become stronger. People who ask for money are going to be given jobs and opportunities where they will have to work to get that money or do something to get that money, right? People who ask for peace, I don't know how it may work out, but it's like, if you ask for peace, it's like, in order to have peace, you have to have like knowledge. You're going to have to learn some things and you're going to have to go through some experiences. So, you know, yeah, definitely surround yourself with like-minded people. That's what I feel like this is, though. But I also feel for a lot of you guys in this particular reading that your money and finances are centered around you deciding to make a change when it comes to what it is that you want in your life. This is like you deciding to finally be what it is that you've always known that you can be in your life. This is about you taking the steps that you need to take with this action card, because the universe is telling you that it's a yes. Whatever it is that you want, whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you're aspiring to be or do in your life, you're being told that the answer is yes. So now is the perfect time to do it. Okay, yeah, and Star said, look at the 10th house in your chart. Okay, so let's see. What messages do you have for my Pisces and guests regarding their career or business? What messages do you have? Because I do feel like there's a partnership coming up. I feel like people, you may be getting sponsored depending on what you do. Some of you may be partnering with a particular company, corporation, or business. There may be partnerships within. Okay. There may be like who is this? Like members of your spiritual team or other, like angels, maybe some ancestors, but members of the spiritual community, but on an esoteric like level, like on a non-physical level. Because the hands don't have any arms attached to it. So I don't know how I got that, but the hands don't have any arms attached to it. So it's like beings within our environment, angels, are partnering with you too as well. I feel like you may have individuals of high importance who are coming in to partner with you when it comes to whatever you're doing spiritually, or whatever you're doing vocally, or whatever you're doing business-wise, to offer their energetic assistance to help you get through a situation that may be difficult or posing some type of challenge. That's what I feel, okay? Let's see what the messages are for my Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Okay. Father, Mother, God, for Pisces and their finances and money. What is it do they need to know at this time? What is it do they need to know at this time? What is it that they need to know? Decisions. Yeah, so this is Two of Wands. I feel like you guys are about to make a decision, but I feel like it's a good decision. I feel like you're being asked as to whether or not you're going to branch out. This could be you expanding your business. This could be you maybe traveling for work or school. Okay. but it's a decision. Kanari, can you do live one question personal readings from time to time? I used to do that, and I would love to. I really would, but I can't do it anymore. Hence the whole conversation we had about the entitlement, different energies. I'm not doing it no more. Okay. I might do it for the members though. Since you are a member, I might actually offer that for some of you guys just to come on like once a month and answer a question. But I'm gonna think on it. But thank you. I'm gonna think about it for y'all members, okay? And shout out to all my members with their emojis rolling over. Y'all are accelerating. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles, you guys. So, ooh, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so let me look at this here. Because I feel like there's a decision that you have to make regarding your job or your work or whatever it is that you create. Okay, there's some type of clarity when it comes to where you're going, the direction that you're taking with your work. You've made a choice about the work that you want to make. Or you had to make a choice about what you're doing for work or the work that you would like to do. Because there was some type of truth that you realized about your job, or a truth that you realized about the people you work for, the company you work for, what you do for work. However, it was very hard for you to make a decision about this work. And I feel like you are... Some of y'all feel like you need help. Some of y'all feel like you need financial help, financial assistance. You need somebody to back you. And you feel like maybe money is your weakness, or you feel like, you know, the lack of finance could be a weakness that you may feel. But I think that a lot of you guys with whatever this decision is that you're making about your work or your job, it's not an easy decision. There may be a lot of conflict. There may be a lot of communication back and forth between you and other people, or just conflict about people's feelings in the situation, your feelings about the situation. You may have internal conflict about what you need to do. Okay. And you may not be completely confident with your... See, this is the thing. I feel like a lot of you guys, getting what you want when it comes to it's like getting what you want when it comes to your career, when it comes to your business, when it comes to whatever you're doing for your work, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your money, is going to be confidence in yourself. Like, your justice comes from your confidence. Your justice comes from believing in what it is that you have to offer that is a part of your gifts. That's what it comes from. So if you don't have confidence in your gifts, if you don't have confidence in yourself and what you're creating or what you want to achieve, and you don't know clearly what it is that you want to achieve, then you're going to feel the weaknesses start to creep in with that 5 of Pentacles. You're going to feel like you can't do it. You're going to feel like you don't deserve it. You're going to feel like it's not important, or that you should just, you know, put it off and not worry about it. But that's not true. I feel like this 2 of Wands is you having to make a decision about whether or not you're going to get out of a comfort zone in a situation. Like today. Of course, I could go live at any time and show my face, but I really prefer not to. Like, I really don't want to. That's stepping out of a comfort zone for me, for y'all to see my face. And I definitely was not going to come on here until I got my hair done. So it is what it is. But like, for me, this is not something that I really want to do. But I feel like I should, so I'm going to do it. Because I used to do it. But it was a lot of, like, I was getting really heavily spiritually attacked. That was when I was on the Nutcase Network. Because I would show my face all the time. I started showing my face. Like, that's how I started doing readings. But, like, it was so heavy. Like, the spiritual attacks, it was just really heavy. You know? Thank you. I really appreciate that, y'all. What else for my Pisces when it comes to their money or career? Yeah, the Magician. Ooh, you have to decide to take action on whatever this is. This is not gonna, whatever you're doing, whatever you want, whatever you desire, it's not gonna go anywhere if you don't get up off your ass and do it. If you don't take the opportunity to do it. Okay? Literally, I'm over here on TikTok and I'm on YouTube trying some new shit. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna try and I'm gonna see what happens. You never know. That's the only way that you can manifest what it is that you want in your life. That's the only way that you can make whatever you see above come below. Okay? That's the only way that you can actually cause results and changes to materialize, is if you just make a decision not only to take action, but to, you know, basically do things that you're afraid of. It's like that, isn't that a saying where like the one thing that you fear the most or that's scariest to you is what you should be doing? I mean, as long as it's not dangerous, you know? Then you have the Lovers at the bottom and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a choice. And then the Devil right behind the Lovers. Ooh. Some of you may have walked away from a job, like this may have been a job offer. I don't know. This is some type of work that you were doing that was becoming very confusing. You had to make a decision about it. It could have been a relationship though, but you were guided to a new opportunity or a new way to accomplish your goal, either within what you were already doing or within a new, brand new opportunity, right? Because the Ace of Pentacles is back here. So it's like you were guided with that Six of Swords to this Ace of Pentacles by spirit, by the universe, okay? And it may be an opportunity within the network that you're already in, an opportunity with, you know, an opportunity for advancement within whatever it is you're already doing. But it could also be an opportunity in a new place. It just depends on like what your situation is. But it was a new way to accomplish your goals or a new opportunity to accomplish your goals, but you have to leave a comfort zone behind. That's really what this is. You have to leave a comfort zone behind. And as soon as you leave that comfort zone behind, there's going to be a shift in your finances. Okay? You're going to be able to hold a stronger position. There may be a lot of love and adoration for what it is that you're doing. But there may also be less blockages from these energies, entities, forces that try to come against you and cause you to have some type of spiritual attack. Okay, so these people, I don't know who they are, but these people who are, or entities or whatever it is, whatever you feel like is spiritually attacking you, is allowed in, because yeah, and there's the Eight of Cups. These energies are being allowed to penetrate you slightly. I don't think they're actually penetrating you, Pisces. What I feel is that these energies are able to be visible to you, which means they're able to slightly affect you or come close to you because of the fact that you're staying in a comfort zone, whether it's in a job or a relationship that you know the time has expired in, and that there needs to be like a transformation or a shift or a change in the way that you do things, okay? This change is something that you're going to have to implement daily. It's not going to be something that you can just do one time. It's going to have to be something that you implement daily. Even if you don't know like where it's gonna go, even if you don't know what the end result is gonna be, you're gonna have to try something new than what you've been doing if you want to be successful, because the shackles of that Devil card, like the shackles of whatever energy is trying to have its access granted to you, like has more accessibility to your spirit if you stay in the same place, okay? That's the Magician. Okay. Whatever this is that you want to create, you have to step out of a comfort zone. Okay. What's the final card for my Pisces in terms of their money or career? Yeah. You think something is going to be worse than what it is, but it's really not. It's like there's going to be everyday issues. There's going to be shit going on. Hey y'all. There's always going to be some type of shit going on. Okay? There's always going to be some type of obstacle, struggle, haters, ops, people who have a problem with what it is you're doing, as we previously discussed. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be something that takes you out. I feel like the more experience that you have facing these challenges, the more experience that you have kind of overcoming these obstacles that are placed in your way, the less volatile this Three of Swords is going to look, the less daunting and intimidating it's going to feel. Okay? So it's like, just for example, because we got TikTok open. Just say, for example, you want to start a TikTok or start a YouTube, right? You're going to feel nervous about it. You're going to feel scared. You're going to feel intimidated because of everyone else who has come before you on these platforms and started speaking their mind about how they feel about situations. But when it really comes down to the shit, you can do the very same thing that they did, and you will be capable of doing the same thing that they did if you just kind of put your effort into it. Okay? I'm not going to accept that right now. I don't know what that was about. But the more that you actually do it, and the more that you day to day like make one video on TikTok every single day, the less stressed it will make you, right? We even have one of our moderators, one of our subscribers and members, Diane. A lot of y'all know Diane because I repost her on my Instagram. I need to repost her on TikTok. I need to do one of her videos. I was thinking about it too. But I think I showed y'all her TikTok a while ago, and she reached like 1,000 followers on TikTok really quick. And she just did it like every single day. Like it was I'm not trying to tell her story. I just love her so much. And she's like such a sweet person and a really like awesome Pisces. She always motivates me, you guys. So she's a part of the reason why the channel keeps going, because she always sends me positive messages of motivation. But she has a very similar story kind of to what we're talking about when it comes to her developing her TikTok. It just takes one video every single day, and you'll continue to rise and grow. And it's the same with me on this channel. It's the same with my TikTok. I mean, my TikTok has now reached 1,000 people, 1,000 followers. That's crazy to me, because I never really paid attention to it that much. And I had a second TikTok. So if y'all get confused, it's only one right now. I just need to change my description box. They got my other TikTok shut down because they didn't like what I was saying. As you can imagine. But that's what it takes. And the more that you put that effort on a regular basis into what it is that you're doing, the less scary it'll be to continue that process of consistency. Okay? Yeah, we got the Five of Swords and the Devil. Okay? Some of y'all may be nervous about what you're going to have to do to get to where you want to go. A lot of y'all may have imposter syndrome or some type of like phobia or anxiety about being successful. Like, I know psychologically it's something. I'm not educated enough on it yet to share it with you, and I'm not a Dr. Laura or psychologist, but psychologically, if you feel like everyone who is successful or famous or well off had to do bad things to get there, it's a psychological thing. Because that's not always true. Because you're not a bad person. And I think that a lot of us feel like this when it comes to our own situations. Like, I think that's sometimes why we self-sabotage. I feel like personally, that's why I will self-sabotage at times, is because I don't want to be this bitch. I don't want to be this big, ugly, nasty, funky, stinking thing right there. I don't want to be that. I don't want to turn into that just to have a successful business or to have some type of notoriety or a platform. I don't want to sell my soul. Because that's what this looks like right here. Selling your soul to get ahead. That, like, y'all are afraid to sell your soul or be you know, dragged into a negative environment because that's what you that's the connotation that you hold to success. But that's not true. It's what you make of it. And I think that's sometimes why I get drained, because like I'll be back and forth in my mind. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Listen, I'll be back and forth in my mind so much about what I'm doing that it causes me to self-sabotage. It causes me not to have energy to film. It causes me to be drained. It causes me sometimes to drink or to smoke or to have stress and anxiety. I don't condone violence or drugs. But what I'm saying is, that's the self-sabotage. That's the imposter syndrome setting in and making me feel like I'm unworthy, or making me feel like I can't do what it is that I want to do. And even if I can do it, then this is the only thing that's waiting for me. And that's not true. This is what's waiting for me. And there comes a time where you have to have clarity and know that. I feel like a lot of you are coming to a place where you're deciding to look at it that way. You're deciding to be devoted to what it is that you dream at this time. You're just, oh, that's crazy, Anthony. You're deciding to believe in yourself and what it is that you want to achieve in this lifetime. What you've been called to achieve, your assignment, okay? Because I feel like people say assignment, but that's like, you know, your assignment is whatever the fuck you want it to be honest with you. It's just whatever's along the lines of what your gifts are and how you can connect those gifts to helping other people and basically being a living testimony of God, source, the higher power, and how that energy is transmuted through all of us. That's really what I feel like it is. And I feel like a lot of you guys were confused about your ideas, what you needed to do, and you were a little bit nervous and afraid that whatever it is that you were going to do was going to end up in you having to sell your soul, or end up in you sacrificing some type of dignity or ethics or morals, and that's not necessarily true, okay? Mm. My Punta Cana shot glass tipped over. So like y'all will see me be very productive. Y'all will see me be very productive, and then y'all will see me be barely productive. That's the self-sabotage. And it's like I'm trying to balance that energy. So if people can't be understanding of that, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, because like I said, I'm a human. I'm working through the same things that y'all are working through. I just understand like what it is, you know? I can see different things, and it just is what it is. So with this Two of Wands, you guys, what is this Two of Wands? It's like your body wants to work. Your body wants to take action, but your mind isn't letting you. Your mind is like, you're psyching yourself out. 10 of Wands. This is a really difficult decision. What else is the Two of Wands? Yeah, this is about communicating something, moving forward. Some of you may also be in a relationship that's counterproductive to whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your life. This relationship may be counterproductive to your growth. And it's very interesting. Somebody posted a TikTok that someone made about how sometimes you marry someone and then your spouse isn't like in alignment with you anymore. Like sometimes you marry a person and y'all are on the same vibrational wavelength or on the same financial wavelength. But then you grow as an individual. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go somewhere. Then you grow as an individual and your spouse doesn't grow with you. And at that point, it's like, what do you do? Because sometimes your spouse isn't in the same place as you are when you want to go further, and they end up being a weight dragging you down, because it's like you're trying to carry them with you. And sometimes, like, I mean, I put it in the comments because dude was basically saying that, you know, that basically that's why some people get divorced, is because the ideas and the mental capacity is not on the same level. And a lot of people have a problem with that. It's like, oh, it's death do us part. Who the fuck? I don't understand this obsession with us humans and owning other people and things. The possessiveness that we hold as a species is very disturbing, actually. We feel like we can own animals. We feel like we can own nature. We feel like we can own other people. It's disturbing. You don't own shit but your actions. That's all you own. So when it comes down to the people in your life who may be holding you back, whether it be romantic, platonic, or professional, you don't own them and they don't own you. So if you guys are in a position where it's hard, it's like, this is work. This is a decision about your work. This is like your everyday responsibilities. Okay? Some of you are bringing your work home with you, and it's causing you to have some type of back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain. You're sleeping uncomfortably. Okay? Ooh, I just had to crack my neck, child. Did y'all hear that? It cracked. Some of you guys have your head down all day, and it's causing that back of the neck to hurt. Okay? You may want to go to possibly your medical practitioner, your chiropractor, get a massage. I told y'all I'm not a doctor. Okay? Education and entertainment only. But that's what it is. It's like his neck is crooked over. Some of you may do some type of work that's very strenuous, okay, or have labor. I'm not going to let nobody join right now, y'all, but I appreciate you. You may be having some like strenuous labor that you guys do, okay, or something that's very taxing on the physical body. Or it's just like if you're sitting at a desk, the way that you sit, you may need to have some type of supports or like lumbar or something or other to make sure you're not slouching over. Your posture is very important. I need to take my own damn advice for that one. Okay? But whatever you're working on here, you're focused on reaching a goal. You have a goal that you want to reach, but you realize that you may have to like pivot or shift positions or branch out a little bit to get what it is that you want. Okay, there's something about charisma, being charismatic with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I think Spirit is calling you to be charismatic, okay? Spirit is calling you to use your charm, to use your charisma, to not be afraid to stand alone. Because, listen, whatever you're talking about or whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, whatever decision that you're making to like publicize your work or whatever this is, I feel it's important for you guys not to be afraid to stand alone, because that's what's going to make you more popular or charismatic. It's like, use your charisma, use your charm, use your vernacular and your vocabulary, whatever it is that you have, to kind of persuade people. And it's not so much manipulation, but it's more like you don't have to persuade anybody really of anything. It's more so of a situation where it's like Spirit wants you to be yourself. They want you to branch out and kind of show your personality. Let your emotions flow when it comes to what it is that you want to do. And don't be afraid to stand alone, because it's actually going to make you more popular. Okay? So y'all can assume what that means for you and your life. But it's like basically you will become more popular having your own unique individual like points of view. With the Ace of Cups, I'm getting like uniqueness. With the King of Cups, I'm getting uniqueness, individuality, but also charisma and charm, passion for what it is that you do. And I feel like the more that you are an individual, the more that you do things your own way, the more people are going to be able to relate to you. And they're going to understand that you're doing it your own way. And that's because that's the way you feel like is the best to do it. Okay. So what's this Magician? It's gonna put like, oh hey Mika. I knew I saw your name. I thought I was tripping. But it's gonna put like more faith in others who observe you, especially if you are a Pisces sun. It's gonna put more faith in others who observe you, that they can have the same ability. Okay. What's the Magician for my Pisces? What's the Magician? Hierophant. Okay. Okay. And then we have the Tower and the Justice. Interesting. This Magician is really important. Okay. The Eight of Cups is right behind the Tower. So this Magician card is really important because there's a change in power. Like something is going on with society, with the world, all this type of shit right here. This is power structures collapsing. All right. Matter of fact, let me get real close. Can I zoom in? Okay. This is happening. It's inevitable. Okay. The power structures are collapsing. Okay. Somebody's got to rebuild some shit. Okay. It's got to be rebuilt. And what you manifest right now is going to be really important to the rebuilding of these power structures. Whatever's collapsing, whatever governments are collapsing right now, whatever the fuck stupid shit is going on within our society right now, it's justice. Because the shit is raggedy. It's a raggedy building. It's falling apart. It look ugly for real on the inside. And they keep covering up the cracks with paint. And it looked like a raggedy hood ghetto apartment that's got the outlets and light switches painted over. You can't even turn your lights on. That's what this societal structure is right here. Okay? And I don't really give a fuck about politics. But what I'm saying is, you know, I don't know about that. But what I'm saying is, whatever this power structure is that you have collapsing around you, whatever country, race, ethnicity, religious, upbringing, it's coming down, bitch. Them motherfuckers is dropping like flies in cold weather. I don't know if that's true, but they dropping like flies. Okay? And what this is basically coming out with is the Hierophant, which tells me that new leaders are being created. This is something major in your life, and you're going to have to make a decision about whether or not you're going to be devoted to the work that you need to do in order to be a part of this new belief system, to create this is what you're meant to do, Pisces. Stop fucking around. We gotta all stop fucking around, okay? I'm not saying you're the only one. I be doing this shit too. I'm sitting down having a conversation with y'all today because it is Sunday. We must go to church. Okay? We gotta stop fucking around. Because this is what rebuilding broken societies looks like. We got to stop fucking around, because guess what? Everything that I'm saying to you guys is some valid fucking information. And you got a lot of tomfoolery motherfuckers. You got a lot of ignorant, stupid people, okay? And I'm not going to call them stupid as in they're mentally stupid. They're very intelligent, a lot of them. Let's get close to, come on. You got a lot of ignorant people. I see y'all, you back there too. You got a lot of ignorant people out here running their mouth and don't know what the fuck they talking about. Okay? We can't have that, Pisces. We can't have it. We got to get out of this shit because all these men out here talking about what women need to be doing, all these women talking about what men need to be doing, and all exactly lies. I ain't telling, I'm telling you, a lot of y'all got a lot more good cotton picking sense? You got a lot better cotton picking sense than a lot of these motherfuckers with bigger platforms than you. And Spirit is saying it's time for that shit to change. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of valuable information that you have, not from reading just books or hearing other people say. Because a lot of this shit that people is talking about is repeated information that they have no particular expertise in or experience. And they just talking and blowing smoke out of their behinds. Don't know they ass from their mouth. I need y'all to start talking about your life and your experience. Because a lot of the shit that you're saying is like old world knowledge. Hierophant. Hey, boo. Yes, you had this conversation with your mother. Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about, though. This is old world knowledge. You are the High Priestess card. So what is the High Priestess? The High Priestess is a card that signifies the pillars. You have two of the pillar cards right here. Pillars signify a threshold that has access that is only granted to those who are worthy. The Justice card is a pillar of access through law. Or right and wrong, balance, as you can see with the scales. The Hierophant is a pillar of access through, like, I guess, spirituality or, religion, learning. This really about learning and the 3 levels of learning, which is like a novice, intermediate, and like an expert. I don't know exactly the right words, but that's what it is. And this particular person who is sitting right here has the keys to that knowledge. This particular person who's sitting on the Justice card has the universal laws, the countrywide laws. They have that knowledge. And the one in the High Priestess card, which is your card, Pisces. I really don't want to look for it, but I feel like I have to. And there it is. So the one in the High Priestess card, these are the pillars of basically like esoteric knowledge. This is the information that pertains to your soul, your spirit. What happens if you live the wrong type of life? What happens if you turn out to be a fucked up person to other people? Not so much the Hierophant, but the High Priestess. And this is your energy, Pisces. So when it comes down to you having more concrete, solid information regarding important topics that are going to be necessary to reshape and rebuild the laws of broken societies and reshape and rebuild and bring back balance to broken parts of our society. If you don't speak up and if you don't open your mouth and if you don't say what the fuck needs to be said, then we're going to continue to build on a rocky, raggedy 4-month-old, I don't know, set of braids or hairstyle that's falling out your head. You need a haircut. Like, we're going to keep rebuilding on this unstable ass foundation. And I think that's really what Spirit wants you to know when it comes down. God, universe, whoever it is that you pray to, That's what they really want you to know when it comes to whatever you're manifesting, is that it's bigger than just you getting over some type of fear that you have to speak up, or you getting over like what your ex did to you, or you getting over, your bad childhood and bullying and all that stuff. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than rap. Okay, Rick Ross said it, not me. It's deeper than rap. I'm just saying. Because you're meant to be a teacher. You're meant to be someone who, if you found me in the muck and bullshit of YouTube, you're meant to be a teacher. You're meant to be someone who is explaining situations. You're meant to be someone who is educating other people because of your real world experience, like real world experience. And for a lot of you, it's real world experience dealing with like spiritual attacks and energetic vampires and different, situations that you've had to deal with in your life with these people and how they act, and identifying the wrong types of people. It doesn't even have to be posed as a twin flame soulmate energy vampire, entity, negative entity. It doesn't have to be posed like that. It literally could just be you being an advisor to individuals in power, or you being the person in power who makes decisions when it comes to whether or not you can trust or distrust people. Because you literally know. What else is this magician? This is about your money and your career, apparently. Okay. The Four of Swords. Yeah, this is about using some type of healing practice, your spiritual. They really want you to use your spirituality to manifest what it is that you want. I don't know what that means for you. It's not my responsibility to tell you. Use your spirituality to manifest what it is that you want. When it comes to what you've healed from, okay? This may be using the death of a person close to you as motivation. This could be an ego death, your own death and rebirth experience. Four of Swords, Ten of Swords. But this is about a very difficult ending taking place. Situations that happen to us on an everyday basis. Girl. I don't like people who come in and throw off the energy like that. So out of here you go. But that's what it is. Everything that you feel like you've lost, summoning that energy, everything that you feel like you were done dirty with. Okay, thank you, Mary. Summoning that energy into your manifestations. Because I think you guys really do see clearly. It's like you're over this petty energy right here. You're done with this petty energy. You're not focusing on that shit. You don't care really if someone does it to you, and you're not in the mood to do it to other people. So what I feel in the situation is that what Spirit really wants you to know about your money and finances is that you have to make a decision to do the work, and you have to make a decision to change the way that you work, or not change the way that you work, but kind of like read the room, Pisces. See how you're doing things. See what you're doing. See how it's affecting you. See what changes come from what it is that you're doing, and how it may work, it may not work, whatever it is that you're doing. Like it's really focused on your job or your work, and they want you to make a choice to branch out with what it is that you're doing, okay? Yeah, there's some type of confusion. It's like you have to make a choice, or else you're going to be in a place of constant, confusion and illusion and fucking cloudiness. Like you're not going to have any clarity. If you don't make a decision, your money is going to continue to suffer. Your finances are going to continue to suffer. Because I think y'all want to know about money and finance, but I also think that you guys aren't making a decision that needs to be made when it comes to your career, your business, or your job. Okay, because you're afraid of something. What's the three? Ooh, it's that neck and my back. That's what it feels like. Oh my God. What's the Three of Swords? Okay, so with the Three of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups again. Oh, you're welcome, Kathleen. Thank you. And the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So, okay. That Four of Pentacles is significant. So, what's blocking you guys' money is you're holding on to some type of, I don't know what it is. It's like you're either holding on to this choice and you're not making it, or you're holding on to some type of confusion regarding a relationship or a person, or you're holding on to some type of like confusion about a business that you had or a job that you had before. You're holding on to something that you, it's like, it's a debilitation. I don't know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Something is debilitating you and you're holding on to it. I don't know if it's pain, heartbreak, loss, anger, sadness, rejection, embarrassment, fear. I don't know. It's something. Y'all got to figure out what it is and let go of that bitch. Because that's why your money looking funny. You got to face it in the face. Okay? This could just also be you holding back and being possibly afraid to show yourself or to show your creativity. But it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of diligence, patience, confidence. Nine of Pentacles, it's like you have to use your experience to feel confident enough to walk away from situations that don't serve you. There is a strong emphasis on your strategy with the Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles energy. There's a strong emphasis on your strategy at this time. How you invest your time is very significant and very important. The opportunity is very clear to you about what you can do. It's like you see what you need to do, but you have to be very strategic about your time management skills and your schedule, because your schedule is fucking you up. You're getting distracted off of stupid shit. You're sitting there like me watching TV for too long in a day. I was supposed to been got on here. I was supposed to been recorded. I was supposed to been do what I had to do. But what was I doing? Watching Outlander, and I already seen that shit. Wasting time. But guess what? I'm here. So it takes steps. It takes knowing what your demons are. It takes knowing what your shadows are. It takes accountability. And it takes you to not complain about what it is that you need to do and where you may need improvement. And I feel like some of you need improvement with your strategies when it comes to your schedule and like planning your day. Yep. With your schedule and planning your day. Discipline and structure. And that's hard for Pisces. Listen, I want to be gone with the wind fabulous and float down the street like a croaker bag in the wind. I want to be, but I can't. And yeah, there's definitely a lot that we have to do, but I think whatever this is like, you can see clearly the proof and the truth about situations in your life when it comes to you missing out on opportunities. You miss out on opportunities because you don't take the opportunity in time. You miss out on opportunities because you don't jump on things and do things when you feel like you're called to do them. You say, oh, I could do it later. And you looking at yourself and you don't even realize your higher self is looking down at you like, bitch, get it together, okay? Your indecision is holding you back. You're protected from this, though. Like, it's not that you're protected from it, but, like, you have to know you can't be afraid of people stealing from you, lying to you, trying to cheat you. You're protected, Pisces, from a lot of situations that you don't even see in your peripheral. Like, you don't even see that these people could be coming at you. Okay, you're protected from it. Whatever fears or anxiety that you may have, you don't have to worry about it. It's like Spirit wants you to know that in order to claim and maintain your position, whether it comes to your financial position, your career position, your position in a relationship, in order to claim and maintain that position, you have to have discipline, you have to have structure, you have to stick to a schedule, you have to have some type of routine, but you can't let the routine overtake you. I definitely believe in spontaneity. I definitely believe in changing your routine. I don't think that a routine that you stay in for 10 years without any deviation is healthy either. But I say to you guys all the time, balance is key to success. So if you have routine and structure, but you also have some moments of spontaneity, then that's going to be balance. When you have too much spontaneity and procrastination and not enough structure, you're not going to get what the fuck you want. Simple as that. So, to finalize this reading, you know what, to be honest, I don't know where I put them cards. Oh, there they go. Okay. So let's get some of these Angels of Abundance oracles. For Pisces. I've been on here for a long time. It's been like an hour and some minutes. All right. For Pisces, what is the advice? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. You know when you first get braids done and it's like pulling on every piece of hair that's on your scalp and it just gives you like that chill up your spine? I really enjoy that feeling. It feels nice. All right, we're going to do it together, Pisces. Listen, and this is, we're going to talk about one more thing before we get off of here. Let me give y'all the advice, and then I want to say one more thing to y'all before we get off of here, okay? All right. What is the advice for Pisces? Ooh, y'all got two cards. First card is focus on your priorities. Bitch, did I lie? Never do. You heard the cat. Focus your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they deserve and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Boom. Now, the second piece of advice is it's safe for you to receive. Okay? It says the more you, and that, see, okay, pause before we do that. It's safe for you to receive is going back to that whole imposter syndrome where you have that fear of having to sell your soul. Okay? So it's saying it's safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Okay? Now, hold on. Let me do something real quick, y'all. I had to do something. Sorry. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what it is. So it's like they're advising you to focus your energy on the priorities of that which is important to you when it comes to accomplishing these goals and making your mark in the world. And that you don't have to hold yourself back thinking that what you're doing is going to earn you a trip to hell with gasoline draws on because you had to sell your soul to have any type of success. And the only reason why people have success is because they do evil shit. Spirit is telling you not to think that way. Spirit is telling you to overcome those limiting beliefs, Hierophant, and put it to rest. so that you can invest all of your energy into creating what it is that you want to create, okay? Unlimited ideas are flowing to you now. Yep, and you're going to have some time to be able to save your money. You're going to have extra funds to save your money, okay? So, as I'm cleaning up these cards, let me just say one thing, because I was speaking to you guys earlier just now. I was about to say we can do it together, right? And I feel like that. I firmly believe that, Pisces. But let me just let y'all know one last thing, right? We already talked earlier about the expectations within the spiritual community, what your responsibility is as a viewer, what spiritual practitioner's responsibility is. And there's one other thing I just have to say, right? Because I'm here to help motivate you guys. But I also, like I said, I am a human, right? We're going to work on this together, but don't expect me to be some superhuman motherfucking Avengers character. Like, I'm just going to be able to just do this shit without having my own problems and situations. And, you know, don't act like I'm just always going to come through, right? And I have to work on not telling y'all what I'm going to do. I just get excited about stuff, but I know and have learned that I can't get excited and share it because people have ugly spirits and ugly intentions. So when I want to do something and I share it on a platform like this with all these people watching, then it doesn't happen. It could possibly be because of my own procrastination, but it could be a mixture of that and people's negative intentions who don't want to see that happen for me. So when I say that I'm going to try to work on this with you guys, I am going to work on it with you guys. But what you have to understand is that you watching me does not mean that I'm just going to always do it right and be perfect with it every single motherfucking time. That's Christ's sake. Don't have an unrealistic idea about who I am and what I'm going to do. Don't have an unrealistic expectation in your mind, yes, Snowflake, about who I am and what I'm going to do. Because I'm definitely going to disappoint you. So it's you know, it's all good. Y'all, I'm just saying, I had to get that shit off my chest. Because damn, it's like people just expect so much. It's like it's the expectations. I have a problem. I have a problem with the level of expectations and unrealisticness that's within this community on this platform. I mean, both of these platforms, but especially on this one, YouTube, okay? Because it's just too much nonsense and bullshit. And we have to be, we gotta be our own physical bosses of ourselves, okay? That's what it's going to take. What's really going to help the world thrive and what's really going to help people grow and what's really going to change all of this bullshit going on is not us depending on somebody else to tell us about ourselves. It's about us knowing who the fuck we are by ourselves, okay? So I'm finna go. Thank you guys so much for being here, especially all of you guys platform-wide on both platforms. I really appreciate your love and support. As always, you guys, I will be here as much as possible to support. If you would like to support and donate to the channel, please use the PayPal link in the description box below. If you would like a personal reading, that link is below. If you want to check out merch, that link is below. And if you would like to join the membership, that link is in the description box as well. I will see you guys soon. Okay? Love you, boos. TikTok, I'll be with you in a minute. I'll see you, boos, later. And remember, okay, this is our circle. Boos. Okay, bye. I'm just